Buffalo is among one of the poorer cities in the United States. Well, maybe as far as median income is concerned, but certainly not as far as enthusiasm with their sports teams, because, I mean, it's an incredible sports city.
It's a blue-collar town. People work hard here.
It's the people of Buffalo that makes the city. It's the fans that make the team.
In 1970, the fans were so rabid, they were so excited to get hockey that the first 5 years is where they really cemented them into the fabric of our community.
It was a pride thing for a city that went through a lot of economic troubles and still is.
Other people live in cities, but they don't really identify with them. We identify with Buffalo.
The area is just beaten down and their expectations are low because we haven't had anything to really cheer about in a long time.
Years ago, it took pride in the industrial essence of it with all the grain mills and the steel plants, and that all went south.
You know, Rust Belt City that's been yearning for anything to root for.
Everybody wants the people that thought they were nothing to see that they're something.
Oh, now do you believe? Now do you believe? These guys are good, scary good.
Playoff time's around the corner. Everybody bands in and says, this is our big chance for glory, and maybe we're going to make it.
Buffalo fans are one of the most hopeful bunches I can imagine, but they're also the most hungry for a cup.
Yeah, there's people who've been down on their luck, the teams have been down on their luck, and now hopefully both people are starting to rise again.
Queen City, here we are. Mark my word, about 40 years from now, Queen City is going to be right major city in the country, just like before.
Buffalonians Steel, Bob.
Which one did you work in?
Right here. The first building right here. Right here, the big tank. Right there. Yep. The one job I had in my life, and that's the one right there. From 1936, minus 3.5 years in the service. One job I had, one good job in my life, and that's the one.
That spirit of overcoming something is powerful, and cities really hang on to their sports teams for that spirit.
Yeah,
it's little, isn't it?
That's a small trophy.
We're going to win that cup. We're going to win that Stanley Cup.
I don't know, Dad kind of just like raised me to like it, but not like he would be like, you're gonna watch hockey and you're gonna like it. He'd be like, do you want to go watch some hockey? And I'll be like, yeah. And then it just kind of grew on me, and I like just everything about it.
Yeah, I was more of that casual participant, but these past couple of years, I've really dug into the game of hockey because I'm trying to guide Hannah a little bit more. The reason why I stay here, because it's just they're good people at every turn because they understand that sense of community.
Our self really expands to include other people. A wonderful example of this is sports teams. These are strangers playing a game, but I care about them because I psychologically identify as being part of their same group. If I'm a fan of the Sabres, I've incorporated those players into me. The committed fan is essentially on a roller coaster.
I can't explain my connection to the team. Like, I feel like it's got something to do with kind of growing up with the team a little bit, like in the late 90s when my physical therapist was the assistant strength coach, and being around the guys and always meeting different players. Don Luce, for example, I'd be stretching out and Don would walk in and be like, "Hey, Marky, heard you fell on the hurdles the other day, way to go." And I'd be like, "Shut up, Don." But the fact that, like, Sabres Hall of Famer and, like, a key pinnacle reason that the organization was where it was in the late 90s, holy crap, I was hanging out with Don Luce, you know? And I don't know, there's just something about the sport of hockey that I relate to. I think it's the fact that it's just all about hard work. I know the feeling of constantly having to bust your ass to get to where you want to be. And I think that's why the connection to the team is so deep. Besides my love of the city, too.
When you tell people you're from Buffalo, there's two reactions. "Oh, Buffalo, yeah, I've been to that town. It's nothing there." Or, "What's it like? Is it snowing?" It could be like August. "No, it's not snowing. It's not."
Should have all the snow in Buffalo trucked to California. Did you see on the news the other night they were actually loading snow aboard trains
and heading them south.
Carrying it south?
To melt.
For it to melt?
Yes.
Now that's kind of sad, isn't it?
Look at all that hail in Buffalo. How can you watch this? It comforts me to know that there are people out there more miserable than me. Like those people in Buffalo.
Buffalo, in your mind, you think of something that maybe doesn't really matter.
We've been the butt end of national jokes for too long, and we don't want to be it anymore. And we're so used to losing.
Wide right, no goal. Our biggest sports star in the history of sports, O.J. Simpson being an alleged murderer / kidnapper / thief. Rodriguez, who used to own the Sabres, stealing $1 billion. It's expected that something unbelievably bad is going to happen to prevent us from doing well.
Kivitchuk, back to Clement, a breakaway. He scores! It's all over. The Flyers have won.
I'm used to us losing, and I shouldn't be used to that type of stuff. I should be used to us winning, but that's not the case here in Buffalo.
We've had good runs. There's been times where it looked like we should have deserved to win it, but no one gives out trophies for deserving.
Boy, thinking about all the years Buffalo have not won the Stanley Cup, I think these fans, it means a lot to them. I hear it every day living in this city. Fans are very appreciative in this town. And that's why I want them to win here and win with authority.
I would love for people to talk about Buffalo the way they do Boston and the way they do, Pittsburgh, and, just to have, again, that sort of swagger.
I really want them to win the Stanley Cup.
Absolutely would mean a lot to me. I hurt when they hurt because it's still my team. Even though I don't know them, it's still my team.
I don't know how to describe it or why I want it, but I want it more than anything in this world. I'd gladly be, I wouldn't say still be in the wheelchair. I'm kind of glad with the walking thing, but even the fact that I just pondered that says how badly I want it. I want the city to have a winner. I just want to know the feeling, just once.
A new era is about to begin in the history of the Buffalo Sabres.
Terry Pegula formally takes ownership of the team. We actually heard the fans use the term Happy Pegula Day. That's how excited they are about this. It's bringing new life to them.
When Pegula bought the Sabres, I thought, oh, now we're going someplace.
That's the team he wanted to buy, the Sabres. He didn't want to buy nobody else but the Sabres. He wanted the Sabres.
Starting today, the Buffalo Sabres' reason for existence will be to win a Stanley Cup.
Pegula got Regier, and, we traded for Ehrhoff's rights, which never would have happened. They're like, we'll just sign everybody, it'll be great.
This team really believes in Pegula. The city believes in Pegula. The expectations are high this year.
It's a real hope this time, not like regular Buffalo hope. It's like we all really, really want to win, but there's a part of us deep down inside that knows it's not going to happen. It's really sad, and I hate to say it, but that's not part of it this time. We're excited about the Sabres season starting. We're all in it.
But you have to baby step it, and the first goal should be make the playoffs. You have 82 games out of you.
try. I mean, I think we're silently talking about playoffs, so I better knock on wood too, because I would love to see it happen this year. It's going to be a blast, honestly. Whether you're inside or outside, it doesn't matter. All of Buffalo feels it. This is hockey heaven, I swear to God.
Race. Stafford's onside. Stafford looking for the trailer, and they look at something over. They score!
So why do you want to do this?
My sister the first year dared me because she tells me I need to get my fat ass in shape all the time. And she's right. And now I like to do it because it's a fun event for the city. And I like to show people that even with a disability, people can do anything. It's all about heart and hustle. Can you spell your last name one more time, if you don't mind? Like the hockey player? Have a good night, guys. Have a good weekend. Have a good one. Just sit, wait it out. I got on the bus at 7 a.m. I got there at 8:45. It's almost 2 hours on there. Yeah, I do get a bit of a nap, but I want to be on time for work too. And when you get on the bus at 7 a.m., you kind of expect you'll be there by 8:30. And most days I am. Most days I'm there by 7:20. I don't know if it's God or just life poking me, being like, it's time there, buddy. We gotta look at other options because I can't live like that forever. And Mom and Dad's not gonna want to drive me everywhere forever. Thanks for getting me home safe. No problem.
Happy anniversary. Right there.
I think that's for you. To the boss.
Oh, really? Hey, you. That's a nice, that's it at all. Hey, you.
That's what you call me. Hey, you.
Hey, you. Yeah.
Wait, what says hey you?
That's Barry, I always call, hey, you.
That's where.
And she says, happy anniversary. I love you too. Hey, you.
Happy anniversary, Mickey.
Happy anniversary. Yep.
Hey, you.
Hey, you. Yeah. Oh, favorite, blue and gold.
There. Okay, what are we supposed to sing?
Oh yeah. I don't know if there's an anniversary song. Pop, make up an anniversary song.
Happy anniversary
To you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, dear Francie. Happy anniversary to you.
I started to sing her.
I know.
I love you.
That was a good one.
Oh.
Well, I want to be here for a few more years at least.
Yeah.
I hope we're together. So, long life. When you come to sum it all up, it goes pretty fast, doesn't it? To sum it all up right now.
Looking back, yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday morning at like 7, we'd wake up and then we'd go and let Mom sleep in. And he'd get coffee and I'd get like a bagel and then we'd come back and sit out on the porch.
The other day, we walked into the house and I made some comment around, yeah, despite all this, we're a pretty normal family. She's like, well, normal as normal can be, considering that I don't have a dad. And I was like, oh my gosh, because I don't think of that as being abnormal from the standpoint of it is our family life, right? And it is what we know. It's always interesting to me to have Hannah speak such innocent truth, and it's just eye-opening reality.
Weird, because it's been 5 years, so like not seeing her. So we have one parent. Like you can still like survive without the other one, but it's definitely a lot harder. We would watch hockey like all the time together, and it was just really fun. We loved hockey.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is a cute one of him feeding you. With your Sabres little sweatshirt on. This is so cool. You are cool. Nice. I love the lone Sabre fan in the audience.
He's got it again. Here's Manning in front of the shot, and they score!
Dare and A. Palmerville lined up to shoot it. And they win it. Thomas
And the Palmerville with a shot, they score! Buffalo takes the 1-0 lead. I love it. Adam in over the line. Adam dropped it back. Manning a blast. Rebound. They score! Roy in over the line. Dropped it back. The shot. They score! Stafford looking in front. The shot right on the rebound.
It can be such a powerful bond that people have with these group of strangers. I think there's an additional benefit too because it creates a sense of community. I am in an entire stadium or an entire arena full of fans thinking the exact same thing I am, and we are all in this together.
No matter how my life is going, whether I'm like in a bad mood or anything, the happiest I am is when I'm in these seats. Nothing matters when I'm here. Like win, lose, or draw, I love the sport. No! I've shared some of the happiest moments of my life with good friends. That sounds sad and pathetic out loud, but it's true.
Staying up here now in the 300s, it's perfect. This is great vantage point, really incredible, good people, just fun, It's really, really a good time.
You said your husband really worked for these seats,
Yes,
right?
he's been a lifelong fan. When we were talking about having kids, he put a hockey stick under the bed. He's like, my daughter or my son's going to play hockey, and I'm going to raise them up to be a fan, and it's really cute. Very sweet.
They're going to open for me. It's trying to open. Okay.
I'm going to give driving another crack and see how that goes for me. So, they're. Yeah, oh, I didn't tell you, did I?
No.
No. They're actually going to set me up with hand controls, and
Whoa.
I mean, we're going to see how it goes. Let's keep the rally going tonight. We'll see what happens.
Here's it off to Vanek. Vanek back and got it in front. They score! Adam is there to take a nifty pass from Thomas Vanek, and it's 4-1 Buffalo.
I am nervous about the driving thing, though. I at least owe it to myself to try. I'm meeting with the guys Sunday to see which hand control I like and try them. Mentally, it's all there. I know, reaction time wise, I'm thinking, okay, pull up, but the sensors get the CP, then the reaction time is a couple seconds.
How are both your arms strained, Ice?
Fine.
Pretty good.
As far as I know.
Okay. You do need some strength to brake. Accelerating is actually fantastic with this because literally, the weight of your arm, this is designed to accelerate like this. You can actually when I'm cruising at, let's say, 35 miles an hour, I can actually kind of rest my hand where I want the throttle. So it's not stressful, but I got to be ready to hit that brake. If I need to hit that brake, I've got to be ready to do that. And the brake is the only part that I would say is kind of stressful.
There's no reason you shouldn't be driving.
Really, all it comes down to is practice. got to take the time to just take it easy in an empty parking lot and learn where you can't hurt somebody or hurt yourself.
Yes.
Right.
You can't go in the street right away.
So I drove last night. Like, drove. It's nuts, man. Like, we're pulling out a parking lot. So you turn on your left signal. In my head, I was like, that goes to Maple. As I was turning, I was just like, in my head, I was like, I'm actually driving a car right now on real roads. And I was flying. It's just like running up ramps. It's that charge I got as a little kid.
Did you go to the old lot as a kid?
Uh-huh. I loved running up those ramps. So much. I don't know why.
The Odd was a very special building. The fans were so close to the players. You felt they were on the bench with it.
That place used to get so loud. By the end, the place was dope, yes, but it was still a great place to watch hockey.
1 minute remained in auditorium history. They are roaring here at the auditorium, saluting the Odd and the Buffalo Sabres. A celebration and a salutation. For 26 years, well done by the auditorium. And now to move just down the street.
That night we stayed for an awful long time, and by far not the last people to leave the building because there were still fans hanging out.
For 10, 12 years, they would come to a game here and see Memorial Auditorium just sitting shuttered. And it was almost a symbol for nothing going on in the city, nothing going on downtown. This old building boarded up that we once had great times in, and now we couldn't go in there anymore, but it was still there reminding us that we hadn't achieved any progress.
How many plans in development never got any further than being a plan? You look at the Sabres, we got something we can see there, and that's what we're rooting for. I look at Buffalo and I don't see anything.
There's just many things out of our control. I don't want to give myself credit for the fact that we can't develop the waterfront completely, you know? I mean, that's something that they should do. And it's not our fault that we're bitter about it.
We've just been told so long. Waterfront's coming, like as long as we've lived.
Yeah. We always seem to be begging for other people. Oh, you're gonna give us money, Bass Pro? Oh, thank you, Bass Pro. We'll do anything you want. And of course, it didn't even come.
We've been made to believe in a myth in Buffalo. And as long as we live in these illusions, we won't move forward. We want to believe at the very bottom of our heart that there has been progress. So we have to get rid of this illusion.
They say, you know, all the stuff that's gonna happen and all the great things, and it's kind of the same thing. That's why we buy a ticket if we watch a Sabres game. We don't go to not win a Stanley Cup.
Vanek to the Boston line and over. He takes a look. He took a quick shot. He hit the outside and they score! Thomas Vanek! Myers, Pominville, Vanek.
Lucic just picked up so much speed.
Here's a breakaway now.
Miller go flying and the helmet come off, and it was just kind of left you speechless.
And Miller gets hammered by Lucic. And Lucic is getting a penalty. Miller's down on the ice, and they ought to clean his clock.
And nothing happened.
Broken up by Myers and carrying on is Peverley. Peverley cutting to the net. He scores! And it's tied at 1. Myers had it stolen away. Here's a chance for Marchand walking in. The shot. They score! Sagan. To begin the third period, Jonas Enroth will come into goal for the Buffalo Sabres. Fed it in front of the net. Bergeron's got it again. He cleared it out in front. They score! Sagan fed it right in front of the net. They score! Marchand!
There just really was this disconnect from, you know, defending the action to standing up for righting a wrong.
We don't want anyone pushing our team around. We want our team to stick up for themselves and to stick up for the city.
You're losing your star player, and you don't know how long he might be gone for.
He's an elite goalie, one of the best, if not the best in the league.
in the prime of his career. So yeah, it was a tough loss.
How you doing?
She fell and then broke her hip and her wrist.
I can't raise that.
Well, yeah, you can stay right there. She can't move this side.
You ain't kissed my hand.
It's okay. She'll be fine. She's gonna be okay. She's gonna be okay. The doctor said he's gonna fix her up. She's gonna be okay. They're gonna put a plate to fix her hip.
How do you feel?
Not too good.
Huh?
We're pretty good.
Yeah.
Feel good.
Yeah.
Been a little bit on you.
I hope so. The only thing that's killing me is the fact that I can't move my left hand.
Yeah.
You feel okay?
No, not a lot, no.
You didn't fall that hard, did you?
She fell really hard.
You didn't fall that hard.
Yeah, she did.
That was a lot.
The doctor's really optimistic about the surgery. She's healthy. You know, she's strong.
Oh, strong? Are you strong?
She's a struggle.
Well, let's hope everything comes out of her.
I think when people find out I'm a widow, it's one of those things where I don't really know what to say anymore because I'm more than just a widow. It's still a little hard for me to process. But more so I think about like Hannah and just kind of her perspective on things, you know? We don't really talk about it that much, you know? Do we? No, not really. One day she was getting a little bit frustrated with some of her situations at school, and she said, you know, people just don't know that I don't have a dad. We never really kind of talked beyond just you saying it's really frustrating when, you know, people don't know what you've gone through. And you want them to know, but yet you don't want them to know, right? That was kind of the conversation we had, right?
Yeah, because like people at my school wouldn't, like, not that I care about being accepted, but they wouldn't accept me.
Right.
Exactly. They would see me as some weird person, which they already do.
Right.
But still, no, they see me as a weird person.
But why weird?
Because of my friends, because of the way I am, I guess.
It's weird being.
There's different levels of weird. There's weird as in the creeper weird. There's weird as in the crazy weird. There's weird as in the ugly weird. There's weird as in the
unique, different, not me. What's the word I'm looking for? Not like you're not just like everybody else.
Yeah.
You know. Like, yeah, but I think that's cool to be an individual.
See, now I'm getting antsy. It's like, as I was telling you before, I would have never dreamed of driving on the boulevard and if I gotta hit it.
Use your brakes. Stay in your lane. You're not. Where are you going? Now you got to turn. Don't stop with that. Put your signal on. Reach up and turn. Mark, he cut in front of you to make a turn into the parking lot, and you followed him. You were in your lane. Oh, you just went through a stop sign.
Oh, sorry.
Go. You pull out. You've got to make a decision.
I'm getting mad at myself.
Well, don't get mad. No, it's not something you're doing wrong. It's just you want to do it the right way. Yeah. Now put it in park, and now release it. Boy, that's warm. You must have really been hauling that.
Yeah.
Huh? You know, you got to be more relaxed.
Yeah. It's scary, and like those days when I get really frustrated because what if I fail?
She really is doing quite well. I don't think you're gonna have too much trouble She should be maneuvering around the house, but she should not be cleaning or cooking or doing dishes for a while.
Okay, get your pants first.
Oh, hello.
Oh. Slow, Bria.
Cut up from the door. She just wants to get in the house, Jesus.
Jesus, she's doing it. You go slow. Go slow, go slow.
Hold on. There you go. Let's get out of there, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's good. Is it good?
Yeah, that's good. Put the shapers on. Maybe that will help her out. They're on TV now.
Graham, you got hockey in your home.
How about that?
Stafford in over the Bruins line. Stops to shake Seidenberg. Ehrhoff drills his shot. Score!
Oh my gosh.
Kicks along the wall. Taken away by the Sabres Stafford, who gives to Hesh. Hesh bringing it in over the line. Come on, Tyler.
Shoot him! Come on!
Here's Hesh taking a shot right on. And Thomas makes the save. Bruins bringing it back in again. Cleared right beside the net. Rebound. They score. Boston is back to within one.
You can see it in the way they skate. They deflate. There's nothing there.
Leno coming away. Roy is with him. Leno left it for Roy. Cleared it in front of the net. Shot right on. Oh, Thomas makes the save.
This is nerve-wracking.
Coming on in on Enrock. The shot off the goal post, but they score. That one got in over the goal line. And Boston wins it in the shootout.
Oh my God. My recovery seems to me to be slow, very slow. Is it necessary for Michelle to pop up every time I do?
That's for safety, I'm assuming.
Yes.
And
Because the one thing you're not supposed to do is fall.
right,
No, she breaks her neck to get over here every time I start to get up.
right.
And I can get up easily enough by myself
Right.
with that thing over here.
Right. I
That's
remember your balance being a little
That's why I
questionable.
keep this over there. Why am I annoying you getting over here?
Up here by Hesh. And dumped into the zone. Right wing, Johansson, Sabres.
Pescaguri. Oh!
They look like beginners to me, honest to God.
They don't always. They play good. When they can.
Jack is trying to catch him sleeping. Shot, rebound, scores!
It's just hard when it's like, you know, you're on the bottom, you know? It's like, seriously, guys, you know, they always say, you know, the only place to go is up, but it's like we're just sort of, I don't know, it's like we're in a whirlpool, we're stuck in the eddy, just spinning around.
It's like in Greek mythology how we talked about the Iliad and the Odyssey yesterday at the global, and there was the whirlpool that the ships would go in, or if you don't die there, you have to die because of the six-headed monster. So that's where we are. We're in the middle. You veer too far to the left, whirlpool death. You veer too far to the right, six-headed monster death.
I don't like being defeated like this. I feel sad. Doesn't help that everyone knows that I'm the massive fan, so anytime they do poorly, for some reason everyone feels the need to call me about it or text me in anger, and I'm like, what? I don't play for the team. What do you want me to do exactly? I know they're bad right now. Please stop telling me about it. I just want to be left alone and be sad by myself.
I don't know what to think of the Sabres. I'm at a complete loss. I still watch every time they're on, yeah. Yeah. Something's missing, that's for sure. I don't know, I still watch it and hope. But you can be hopeful and still not get any place as far as that's concerned. I guess everybody's hopeful.
So what do you think of those Sabres?
Oh, they're disgusting.
No, we're gonna stay out here in the kitchen. So even though you can't use your left arm, you still got it unstable.
I appreciate that. More normal way of life.
Yeah.
She was in the kitchen and had lunch already.
Well, that's good. Well,
Yeah. Take a few more steps to get to the Sabre game.
Yeah.
On three, here comes Washington. Ovechkin.
I think they gotta be embarrassed. I don't know, what is it, 10th place now? It's enough. Plenty of time for the other teams to fall apart. Plenty of time for us to come around. They gotta do it tonight. It's New Year's Eve. They'll be have fans in tuxedos. We're gonna make the playoffs.
We're winning. I mean, we're only 2 games back. Last year at this point, we were further out and we made the playoffs. But aspirations and goals were so much higher this year. You got to make it. If you don't make the playoffs this year, it's a disaster.
We're still tied.
We are still tied. There's a stat now where they haven't won back-to-back games since Thanksgiving. It's a long time. It's a long time.
I need them to turn it around. I can't go without playoff hockey.
You know the shootout's about to happen, right?
They should have won that game.
3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year! 2012!
What do you guys think the chances are of winning the Stanley Cup this year?
Who?
The Sabres.
You mean they're going to be? You mean they're going to pick the last 4 teams or 6 teams instead of the first ones?
I would be
Boy, did they
I
slip!
would be the most surprised fan in the area. I'm anxious to see tomorrow.
Although the last
if they've improved any.
last game they played pretty good.
Can you push me away with this hand? Okay,
Sounds good.
Does it hurt if I push on your hip here?
No.
Okay. Well, the X-rays of your hip and the X-rays of your wrist show that they've healed. So you're off to the races.
Yay! So she can use this without
She can-
restriction?
Without restriction.
Good.
Oh, really?
And you're not giving me much to do here. These, were pretty dangerous problems, but you seem to have negotiated this minefield pretty well.
She's done fantastic, yeah.
So just walk normally. I got you. There you go. Separate your feet. Good. And just take those steps. Is there any pain in the hip or anything?
No, just a fear.
That's all. And well, we got you. We got you. You all right?
Mm-hmm.
You with me?
Yeah.
Keep walking. Nice long steps toward Michelle.
Come to me, Graham.
Come
to me.
Slow motion through the waving wheat.
Exactly.
The nice touch. Are you okay?
Uh-huh.
Are you tired?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. Okay. Yeah.
You did really good, though.
She did great.
Yeah, my name is on the wall down there.
Yeah,
Is it?
She got one of the bricks.
Oh, really? Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So my
That's
grandma-
awesome. Hanging out with all these celebrities.
See, like the 70s, 80s, 90s. It's got all the players' names. But you can buy a brick for like yourself, put your name up for your family. Yeah. So I got one for grandma. Full of coming here and being like, there's my brick.
We welcome you, the fans. Your passion for this hockey team is rooted in its history and branches out into every corner of your lives. Some of us have had the joy of witnessing the French Connection. Those who haven't have certainly heard the stories of the greatest line in Sabres history.
Hearing stories of the French Connection. I have a newspaper clipping of them after a goal that my dad saved for some reason. That's in a frame in my room.
We now welcome Corey Martin, son of number 7, Rick Martin.
Oh, where to begin? It's my father in a statue. It kind of brings a tear to my eye. I mean, I can't really put it into words what it's like to know that I'll be able to bring my my future kids to see their grandfather that they never had.
That's so him, you know? He would have been like right front and center, but he's perfectly on this 1980s. I love this. Awesome.
What the heck? We're gonna turn right onto the 290.
So much for my plan.
Well, I had a parking lot all picked out.
I'm strangely speechless. It's just amazing. I was on the thruway today. We'll probably drive to Rochester next lesson. Who knows? That's how he is. But it's good. It's really good. I thought it was going to be a slow process. And maybe Dennis is just crazy. Maybe he wants to get rid of me. I don't know. But he doesn't screw around. I was like, okay, we're going through a Maypole. And I was like, what the hell's wrong with you? If we didn't do those things right off the bat, I don't think I'd have the confidence I have now. The thing is, with people with disabilities, I hate to say it, but it's kind of just like the turkey trot. Until you see you can do it, you don't believe you can. And that's a horrible way to think. And it's a mold that I'm definitely trying to get out of. I think it is a mentality of Buffalo. I've joked with my friend for years. I don't think we're joking, though. If they had even won one of those Super Bowls. This whole city is different for the next 20 years. Because we're not the loser then. And when you are the loser, you have that mentality. We don't know what it's like to be a place where people are like, hey, come to Buffalo. So maybe we're trying to find out. You just have to teach yourself that, yeah, you can do it, and then go full force.
We've had all those years sitting quiet, little old Buffalo just sitting dormant. Now the time has come. A lot of culture here, a lot of Italians, Irish, Polish, German, and these are immigrants that came to the United States and used Buffalo as a home base.
And now you have these smaller groups of minorities coming in, again doing the same thing that our grandparents and parents did, opening up small businesses with a cultural, ethnic mix with the foods. It just makes it better for everybody. The strength is that the people that own the business run it, live it, work in it.
The Erie Canal Harbor Development Corporation has adopted a scaled-down, people-friendly waterfront plan for the post-Bass Pro era.
By following the original path of the Erie Canal onto the spot where the Aud used to be, it's adopting the lighter, quicker, cheaper approach to the waterfront, closer to what demonstrators were calling for in a rally on Saturday.
The development of the waterfront, the focus on smaller enterprises, making it more people-friendly, I think that's something that's gone right recently. The original focus was big box developments. They spent a lot of time trying to get Bass Pro Shops here, but the community did rise up in that regard and said, you know, we want a waterfront for the people, not for the developers, not for the business people.
You said something like, I've been accepted to this people-to-people student ambassador program.
Yeah, I'm fundraising so I could go on the trip.
You're going to Australia.
We're thinking about collecting garbage around places that kind of need some sprucing up.
Yeah, so we're gonna pick out some streets in Buffalo, do street cleanup.
Yeah.
What I was thinking about this particular fundraiser specific to people is that it's sort of blending community service, it's doing environmental work, you know, so it's beautifying the streets and, you know, really caring about your home city, in addition to fundraising.
A growing number of people are choosing to develop new socially based business enterprises. These nonprofits are fighting to change the city and the world.
I mean, I used to walk around the streets around here. I remember when these two houses used to be pretty run down and whatnot. These are plush buildings now. I love this organization. I'm glad to be a part of it. But one of the most rewarding parts about this job is, you know, I am from the neighborhood, so I do know some people who have benefited drastically from this. Just kind of trying to make a better life for somebody who was exactly like me. I mean, like I said, I grew up in this neighborhood. We weren't rich growing up. I'm in this for people like my parents who didn't have much growing up. I'm in this for people that I called my friends in high school and middle school. I just want to see those kind of people elevate.
You like that? Yeah, that's good. See, look at all the good cards they have.
They know that I'm a nut about plans. I can't believe how they've come out since we brought them out.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Yeah, aren't they?
I'm telling you, they're
Tulips.
real nice.
Tulips. Happy Valentine's Day.
Who's this Buffalo's favorite tickets? Wow. That's the game coming up?
Yes.
Holy cow.
7 o'clock tonight.
Tonight?
You're going to the game tonight.
Holy cow. You're kidding me.
You and Michelle are going.
Oh, you're not going?
No, I'm going to watch it here.
When I get there, we gotta win. I'm gonna bring them luck.
It's like one of the most exciting games in so long because like this might really kick something off. Maybe this might be it.
It'll be interesting to see if they have the same energy and passion that they did 2 days ago, which when I was at that game, it was so awesome. I'm wearing the exact same outfit because I'm all superstitious, so kept with the garb.
The idea of superstitions follows from our desire to find some control, much like the placebo effect. I feel like I'm doing some good.
My mom was amazed. She was like, "What is wrong with you? You look homeless right now." I was like, "Mom, it's my rally hair, rally beard for the playoffs."
The playoffs haven't started.
No, but I'm trying. This is so they get in. Then I'll shave before the playoffs and regrow it. Did you read about Marshawn's comments? He pretty much said we were the worst city in the NHL and he hated it here. And it's disgusting.
It's all right, get the follow down, boys. Let's go.
Onto the back now for Tyler Myers to hand across, and it's up.
Fight him! Everybody go after that guy. Hit that ball.
When Buffalo first played Boston and they hit Miller, that was kind of when they started going downhill. This could represent a change in the season, maybe.
I think they're gonna get looking for score to straight. I got a feeling.
Angled on a cross for Billy Leno to bring in. Pivots and dances away from next.
When I'm here, I feel like he's here with us, you know, and it's nice to see her passion around it because it just is her carrying forward the legacy.
Emptying it across for Leno to the back. Coletta, or check that, it was Sakara with a drive.
If we win here and Toronto loses tonight, we're only 3 games back. 21 more would lock you in. 20 wins gives you 98% chance of getting in. Yeah.
So you're still hopeful?
Oh no, of course I'm hopeful. You can never give them hope.
This could be one of those awesome turnarounds where they dig deep, they pull it out, and go to the Stanley Cup. I would probably have a heart attack and die, but it would be amazing.
Unbelievable. Oh my God.
They killed Boston. They beat him so bad. They embarrassed him. They made him look worthless. It was great. I loved every second of it.
The play by Corbo, right out in front. Score!
Increasingly, the city is tying its identity to culture, and that means not only the museums and the theaters, but also what's happening in terms of public art on the streets. Just an increased interest in all things creative across the board in Buffalo. Things like Silo City. This is a complex of old industrial buildings along the Buffalo River to try to create a cultural destination out of this place. And so in the past 5 years, we've seen a huge blossoming of activity there. You've seen so much experimentation there with these old structures that are part of Buffalo. That, I think, is a really good example of the new ethos here around art and culture. It's about taking something from the past, respecting it, but not being trapped by the past, trying to use it to create something new.
It's a one-of-a-kind facility in not only Buffalo, but in large part the rest of the country. We haven't quite seen anything quite like it. All the structures you see here were part of the GLF grain operation. So this will be a beer garden, hangout, sit in the sun, sit in the shade. We're gonna have fire pits and water features. I've been dreaming about a project like this for as long as I can remember on the Buffalo River.
He would get up wicked early and be the first.
Like 7
or
something, and we'd go to town.
Yeah. So it's kind of fun for Hannah to go through, right? And like the other night, we were just like, oh, who's this? Who's that? You know, right? We were reaching in and,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, no way, no way.
Oh, it's
Dad.
like that hockey stick that Dad had, though.
Yeah, go get that.
Let's
see. Let me turn it. Wait. Let's see if they can see. All right. We found this. We're like, are you kidding me? Again, it just tied the connection even more for Hannah to say, wow, my dad, wow, the history, wow, the Sabres, you know? So that's in her room now on display.
Awesome.
So do you want to tour the basement? We did go around to the neighbors and delivered a letter that said, you know, we're hosting a yard sale. You know, that way, whatever she earns, that'll go to her, you know, her trip as well. And then I found this. And this is sort of what prompted Hannah to say, I want to get, you know, autographs. I want to hang it after the game. But I'm telling you, he was, you know, uber fan. What's cool about this is it does show Hannah just, you know, when you have a passion for something and you know, you definitely go all in, and it's not fair weather, you know, and I think that speaks to just Buffalo in general, you know? I mean, if you think about it, right? I mean, people stick with their teams, their players, their people.
We're 14% chance of making the playoffs. Whereas of last week, we had a 1.5% chance at this point, so.
Where did you get this?
There's a stat site that I follow every morning to see who we need to win and who needs to lose.
How do you feel about the West Coast trip?
Not good. Not good at all. If we can steal 5 out of 8 on that trip, I'll be okay with it. I'd prefer more. I think you can beat Anaheim even though they're really hot right now. San Jose has looked sloppy ever since they lost Heater.
That's turned over and now trouble. Ennis drops it for Stafford, who scores.
Did you watch your game last night?
I watched the end of it.
Well, that's the best part.
Did you guys stay up for it?
Sure. Oh, that's the way I feel about it.
Buffalo beating Anaheim and San Jose. I didn't expect it. I was pleased, but I did not expect it. I'm not expecting Vancouver either, so maybe they'll win that one too, hopefully.
Vancouver's just a machine, that's all there's to it. They're way too good.
By Marc-Andre Gragnani, now a shot by Leno, he scores!
Yeah!
Weak wrist shot along with a blocker, Leno scores on the rebound.
Yeah!
Sabres have it in front, boys, and I think that went in, or it hit both posts.
Hits the netting on the blocker side, inside, and that chases Roberto Luongo.
The exit in deep for Burrows. From behind the net, Burrows to Booth. He shoots, he scores! David Booth, right as the penalty. Blue line feed, Ehrhoff, long shot, deflected in at the side of the net, and it's 4-1 Buffalo. The puck now, it squirts free in front. Here's Cassian with a drag move and a shot, reaching is Miller. Booth scores on the rebound. All the way back to the blue line, wrist one in front. Kessler trying to tip it, puck is loose, Cassian scores! Zach Cassian against his old team. Snyder's heading to the bench. Stafford has an empty net in front for Ennis, scores. 3 goals in the first 5 minutes and 10 seconds.
Big,
for Buffalo,
big,
spilled
big 2
doom for
points.
Vancouver in this one,
Atta
as the
boy,
Sabres go
Enzo.
on to win it 5-3.
The fact that they're 2 points back after being 11 out 2 weeks ago is, I don't understand. Do they think this is fun? Like, why? Can't we just coast in on a nice 5th seed for once? While I'm thinking about finishing the race, I'm doing numbers in my head, and it's horrible. All I think about, it's pathetic. That's why I haven't had a girlfriend in like 5 years, because this hockey is more important to me than that. So as soon as we get the cup, then I can settle down. So
Just think where they'd be had they won those games that they tied and lost.
That's
My
it.
goodness.
That's it. That's
They'd
it.
have been up top.
Yeah.
They'd have been number 7 or 8.
And who would think Washington would beat Detroit yesterday?
Mickey, I told you going in. You thought that was a sure thing.
Well, I thought it was a sure thing for Detroit. Yeah.
Detroit has lost 5 games in a row when they took on those Washington's guys. I think Winnipeg plays tonight.
Against Pittsburgh.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you
Let's
what.
hope Pittsburgh wins.
Oh, of course, Pittsburgh's going to win.
You don't say that.
Oh.
Don't say that.
Well.
Everything's a sure thing for you
Well,
until it happens.
Pittsburgh's. Winnipeg's fighting for a place like we are. They're ahead of us. What? Oh no. Washington is ahead of us, and so is Winnipeg. They went ahead, jumped ahead of us.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that game last night? Very much so, yes. The pre-play? This was rally weird because I joked when the night before the All-Star game I had just shaved. I was at my best friend's. I was like, we were in 14th place at that point. I'm like, I'm gonna grow the rally beard if we're gonna make it, thinking we would be out in like 2 weeks.
No, you son of a gun!
But I've been eating crow because they've been on this run and now I'm too superstitious to shave it. Everyone at work was like, you really think your beard's the reason they're on this run? And I'm like, I don't think it, but I'm too superstitious to stop.
That's funny. Your eyes are good and healthy, and you'll give you some glasses to help you along.
Score! Hey!
So we need to do glasses. No, I got a little nervous towards the end. We picked it right back up again, so.
When they were up 2-1 and there was like 6 minutes left, I'm like, just pound one more, so we're good. And then he did, the bar exploded. So maybe by Friday's game I'll be able to shave.
Why?
Maybe they'll be far enough ahead in the 7th where it'll look okay.
So my standard attire because it's been working.
The fortunes of the team in these last few games, it's incredible the energy, the interest. The bars are packed again, and the streets are swarming with people. Something good is within the grasp of the community. It's not just the team, but the community, and everybody's rooting for them to get there. It's a win for everyone.
There was 2 people here before the game. I really thought there'd be nobody here.
Ranger fan, your food is up. That's the Ranger fan that's in here. Your food is up.
I hope we see you.
Hotel opened in 1904, and at the time was considered one of the 15 best hotels in America.
I'm not 100% sure what actually happened to Lafayette Hotel or its demise. There were rumors that there was an absentee landlord. It was a place where vagrants would move into because it was a vacant hotel. What's nice about it reopening, though, is that it gives us hope that, you know what, there are people that are willing to invest in the city.
I mean, just look at this. This is crazy. And this is just one aspect of the hotel. There's going to be a steakhouse. Then the next 2 floors are hotel rooms, and then the next 4 floors are all apartments. I had a woman ask me, "Okay, can I come check it out?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I think a lot of people are taking pride in the fact that the building is actually going to be unique. I don't want to say I was brought to tears the other day, but just thinking about the city and what's going on. This is a huge step, and I'm so glad I'm part of it. That I could tell people where I'm going to be working, what I'm going to be doing. I really believe that this sort of rebirth of a iconic Buffalonian Buffalo hotel or whatever, business in the heart of the city is just exactly what the city needs. There's a sign outside, and I really believe that what they said is that you thrive when your community thrives.
the one thing this city has is like an undying hope.
It's nice to feel good about what I'm doing and feel like, yeah, I can do this. When I drive, I'm definitely still humble about it. There's definitely still a strong element of fear. And like, it didn't help the first impression with my parents. The car was new, the controller I knew didn't feel right.
How did it get stuck?
I don't know, I thought I unlocked it when I can't. There we go, yeah, good, okay.
The thing is to take your time right now. Every day you're gonna get a little more comfortable. Okay, slow down.
Stop.
Don't worry.
Oh my God.
See? I'm used to driving with Dennis, where I could be like, Dennis, the car's on fire. And he'll be like, yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Just keep going. It'll be fine. Where like every little move and shift and like turn I made was, and I'm like, no, stop gasping. You're fine.
Oh. You drift and way to the right.
I'll catch it. Don't worry. Don't startle me like that.
Go ahead. Go. Oh, sorry.
I was just like, done. Just really, really frustrating. Did I make a mistake with all this?
I picked up Hannah from the friend's house, and she lays a whopper on me like, why is life worth living when we're gonna die anyway? You know, Dad's no longer on the earth, so when I think about him, I wonder why do we need to do what we do in life and be who we are in life? And so she was getting really deep, and I thought, whoa, you know, it had been a really long time since she had spoken from that aspect about Chris, and just trying to figure out, oh my gosh, is she having thoughts of suicide? Is she having thoughts of just giving up on the world? I mean, I was really concerned. Where is this coming from? How did I not see it? And I know I've always sort of dug deeper for myself, but you know, sometimes you gotta lean on somebody. So, by coming here, I feel like I can lean on him. You know, I sound silly. So maybe if I get a googly eye for put him back together. Yeah, he had gotten sick over Mother's Day weekend, and you know, within like a day and a half, he was almost, you know, he was gone. I had walked out to the car to back it out and bring him to the doctor, and when I went back in the house, he had already stopped breathing, so I went and you know, gave him CPR and yelled at Hannah to call 911, and you know, the ambulance got there and the paramedics, and you know, they brought him back. So he was in ICU, and he did okay the first night, and that was actually, there was a playoff game. I don't even know who they were playing, but I remember saying, you gotta turn the TV on and turn it really loud, because he's gonna hear this, and you know, and I don't know, I thought, if they win, he'll come out of this, you know, again, stupid, silly, superstitious, but you gotta hold on to faith and hope, you know. But yeah, so then after that Wednesday night, his organs started shutting down, and it just, and then Friday morning was pretty much, you know, it. We were talking to units, you know, the Donate Life people, and I got her out of school that morning, and she never got to see him to say goodbye. And that sort of sits with me, and I think, you know, I just struggle with that. But at the same time, I think, you know what? I want the memory not to be the constant video that, you know, replays even in my brain about it.
Michelle asked me, is something wrong? And I said, I guess so. She said, what? And I said, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's something I never experienced before. It's just I was kind of...
She confused, very confused. So I called our doctor. She's like, take her to the ER. They want to make sure it's not the beginning of congestive heart failure.
I really love this game. And I hate to think of never watching it again.
If we win tonight and tomorrow, they lose tomorrow night, we're 4 points up. So then if they lose Monday, or even game like, if we win on Tuesday then against the Leafs, that would give us 5 and we'll be catchable.
That's a whole lot of ifs.
I had to at least do the math. I had to figure it out. And I thought we were going to be coasting in. I didn't think it was going to be like this.
I'm so afraid of this team. It's not even funny. Let's go, Buffalo! They're so good. Let's go, Buffalo! Stay on them!
Tucks it in and races in after it. And escaped. Malkin took the shot. Miller the save. They score on the rebound.
Is that Crosby?
Penguins keeping it in with the free. Got it in front. Ram right beside the net. They score.
No! Not possible! Not possible! Oh!
No stopping him.
All right, so, Hannah, what are your thoughts about this end of this game? Come here.
It's horrible.
Horrible, right?
I've actually had nightmares about the road test.
And that's the test side of that.
It's just like an anxiety. Like, I'm antsy. Like, lame, but I would compare it to like before a playoff game. Like, it's just like an excitement and a what if things go wrong.
When you pull out at the beginning of your road test, when they say, let's begin, remember, get the car and drive, keep your controller locked, signal left. Now you can pull up. Mark, don't push it quite so far in. Push it forward. Let it back.
It's not.
Yeah, let me, Mark. Because this isn't
What'd I do?
I don't know. Oh my God. This is not. Jesus. Let me get over there. What could it be? Something in the linkage is not right.
I was like, come on.
I got it, Mark.
This was in January. It was the day after New Year's.
Yeah.
I was standing in the bay window here and I saw my neighbor Matthew collapse. I immediately said, Hannah, call 911.
Call 911.
I started on CPR. All I could think was, not again. And I don't know about you, but for me, my mind was like going a mile a minute, just like with what was happening in the moment, but also flashbacks.
It's not like I had flashbacks. I don't have those.
Mm-hmm.
Probably just because I try to like suppress the memories.
When we were talking about Dad's situation, you were talking about like how I had yelled, call 911, right? And you didn't get up right away and you were like eating your yogurt or something.
I was eating yogurt
Yeah.
with sprinkles in it.
Yeah, and to this day you don't.
I don't eat that yogurt anymore because
it's got bad memories around it.
Yeah.
But so then all I kept thinking when you were saying that, you're like, and then you yelled at me to find my cell phone, and then you yelled at me to run to the neighbor to find a neighbor, and then you yelled at me, and I was like crying the whole time she was talking, because all I thought of was, I wasn't yelling at you, you know? I was in the middle of giving Dad CPR, and I felt so awful, like, you know how you feel guilty about stuff? I felt really guilty about that, and you said, Mom, do you forgive me? But it wasn't your fault. If you would have put that yogurt down 2 seconds sooner, would that have changed things, knowing what you know today about why your dad died? And you're like, no. And so when you said, do you forgive me, Mom? I was like, of course I forgive you, 100%, because, you know, and I'll say it again just so you hear it and see it. You did amazing work. And of course I forgive you and I love you, but will you now forgive yourself? You were able to save Matthew's life. You saved his life. You had a do-over. And I think that was such a turning point moment for you because you were really having a hard time this fall. So I continue to be really proud of you. And today there's proof across the street, you know, of the goodness that you've done. You're awesome. Because we all look normal and happy and fun and everything on the outside, but everybody struggles with something. And, you know, whether it's out in the public eye like the Sabres when they're on the ice and they're struggling to make their goals and, you know, and us struggling to, you know, emotionally keep it together to charge forward. And, you know, how do you feel today?
I'm kind of happy to, like, get away for a while.
Yeah.
Like
perspective,
just,
right?
Yeah.
Sort of like a boomerang when you come back from Australia. What?
That was so bad.
I know it was bad, but think about it. You are going to be a boomerang.
Sort of like a boomerang.
You're boomeranging.
It is pneumonia that they're treating with antibiotics.
I wish I could go home and watch the hockey game in peace.
Yeah. There's no hockey game on.
Well, tomorrow there is.
Experiencing difficulties builds this quality called toughness. And toughness is essentially an ability to deal well with things.
I've come to appreciate Buffalo winters because they bring out that toughness in you, and it creates a kind of hard-nosed, tough people, but full of love.
Do you want to go home? Okay.
They call it the city of neighbors because I think in a place where the environment at times are harsh, creates the ethos of working and doing things together, because everybody in those moments are going to need someone.
Thanks to Steven Stamkos and his great hair and good hockey skills, we're still very much alive. He kind of saved our life last night. It was like classic like movie moment where the person's sliding out the cliff and the random hand grabs them at the last minute. Because it was that. Even if they were 3 up right now, we'd be in trouble. Not that we're not in trouble right now.
Please, please, just win these next 3 games.
It's pretty much, we win or it's over.
So Kessel swings in over the line, took his shot, Miller tapped it away, rebound right in the goal crease, they score! I'm standing on net, dumped across ice in front of the net, they score! He's sending it in down low to the corner, out in front, the shot, they score! Toronto has a 3-0 lead. Forces it across ice to Sulzer. He cleared it beside the net, the shot, they score! Pominville, who gives it to Hudson. Hudson back to Roy with a shot. Score! Roy still controlling the puck. Gardner into the shooting lane. Scores!
The guy was wide open in the slot. Like, somebody's got to take that guy. Seriously.
He's trying to get it to Vanek. Vanek's got the puck out in front. A backhand, knocked down right in the goal crease. They score!
We're doing this. Let's go, boys. We're doing this.
The scrum in front of the net at the end of that game where they scored, I think it was the tire. Oh, jeez. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Foligno and Commissary. Foligno took puck away, trying to jam it in front of the net.
The player from Toronto literally sitting on his chest, banging his head off the ice.
In front of the loose puck, still walking away at it. No whistle. Where's the puck?
Why isn't the whistle blown? What is happening?
Still jamming away. They score!
Oh my God, we scored. And then again, just kept going. What just happened? That's all I kept saying is, what just happened? Why didn't the whistle blow? Like, it made no sense to me.
I did not see that going in. I did not see that going in.
Mind blowing. And then the Roy goal just speechless.
To Roy. Over to Ennis. Ennis. Roy's got it again to Pominville. Pominville beside the net. Vanek tried to squeeze it out in front. Here's Roy with a shot.
This is huge. We are still alive, and we're staying. Let's go!
Careful, no turning, no turning.
Miller just came skating out and pummeled Roy and just like this big jumped on him. But that moment was just like so great to see that camaraderie, the sportsmanship, the teamwork, that defined how it's not just the goalie, it's not just a defender, it's not just the center. It really is that sort of culmination of how you all work together. And to see Ryan do what he did was just like, yeah, you know what, that's cool, that's cool.
On Bailey, you have close to 80 abandoned storefronts. The worst of them belong to the city. We started Bailey Fight Blight last year.
Our goal is to really uplift the entire district. It's not just an individual aspiration, but it's really an aspiration for everybody who lives in the University District and for the city of Buffalo as well.
So we come together because, so our district, all right? So if we don't do it, nobody's gonna do it. What we did, look at the abandoned buildings, okay? And with broken glasses, we go in there and at their own dime, we replace the broken glasses on doors and windows with a plywood and have a city artist come in and draw on those plywood, a door or a window. It's a temporary fix, but very effective.
Everything that Ethan's trying to accomplish, it's his excitement and his passion is starting a fire. Just walking by a minute ago, there was a guy who said, "What are you doing? What's this about?" And he said he wants to come help. So one small thing grows into another.
It's really given a sense of ownership to this community that we don't have to wait for somebody else to do things here.
We have to take matters in our own hands.
There are too many problems, too many challenges for one person to handle, and so we all have to just work together.
Because what affects one side of the district affects the other one. Now, by all working together, really making a neighborhood.
What's your end goal? What's your end desire? And it's, winning the Stanley Cup. We have to bring that home to this town.
Washington needs to lose, and we need to win, basically.
It's great that they got the 2 points, and then they still have a chance to make it. Thursday's going to be crazy. If they win, then it's going to be very crazy.
It's still 1-0 Washington.
Yeah, but either way, if we win and Washington wins, we're still in. So then we gotta hope the kiddies...
It would be much sweeter, though, if they would really just win.
Yeah.
Like, out of their...
I hate that team.
I know. Who doesn't?
They had 3 power play goals in their win over Toronto on Tuesday. Only operating, though, at 13.6 in the road. Here's a steal by Reed, and he's off. Matt Reed, short-handed breakaway. Miller makes the save.
Oh, my Lord.
No pressure, right?
No, not at all. I'm really antsy right now and amped up, and it's bad.
Side of the ice Looking to save. Rebound. Oh, it snuck to the line. It was cleared out by Sakara.
Good team. Talk to each other.
Got it across, and then in front. Stafford stopped, then it hit the post. Rebound, they score. Leno will get the goal. Billy Leno ramming it home from the doorstep, and the Sabres have a 1-0 lead.
I feel like I can finally breathe. I've been holding my breath for almost 2 periods now.
And Giroux getting it back to the point to the inside. Less than 7 to go in the third. Pass to Leno.
Will the tie do us any good then? No. Gotta win.
Catch the pass into the line. Stafford back it out.
What's the call? All right. I'm sorry.
Working call as Ennis went down. That goes behind the net, and the Flyers will come up with it.
Regier playing the puck and not the body. And Regier's going to get it 19 out of the 20 times. But it's with that one time.
Washington's winning 3-1.
Here we go. Here's Hennis.
Seconds to go as the puck goes to center ice. Pominville drags it free, gets it on to Roy, cannot get it away. Talbot trying to pick it up, and it goes to Ennis. Ennis getting it over the line, comes to center ice again, and the game is over.
Paid the price.
Same old story. Can't handle anybody in the third. Can't keep a lead.
Well, I kind of want to wait because they turned on the Washington game. We need Washington to lose. Come on.
They scored?
That goal that Washington just scored totally sealed it.
Holy Toledo.
We're 20 seconds away from being eliminated from the playoffs. This is just painful.
Wait till next year, they say. Wait till next year. Well, you can't wait.
I don't want to leave a little bit because if I leave, then that means it's totally over. You know what I mean?
All right, well, season's over. We just got officially eliminated from the playoffs. There we go. See you in 2012, Sabres.
Australia is awesome. And it was so beautiful. Here is me on the Blue Mountains getting ready to rappel. And I actually broke a board into 3 pieces with my bare hand. And then I wrote, "You broke this board with your hand, therefore you can do anything." It's really empowering. I was just myself around everyone, and it really connects everyone. No one gets like excluded. So it was really great, and like I would love to do it again.
Hey, Ma?
Yeah?
I got it.
You got it. You did. Everyone's clapping. Good for you, Marky. Good for you. I'm so happy.
I am too. Yeah, so she was like, okay, we're just gonna pull over here where we started. And I was like, oh man, she didn't make me parallel park. Did I fail? And so we pulled over and she's like, well, you did pretty good. You passed. And I went, wait, what? I passed? And she was like, yep, you passed.
Oh my God.
So,
congratulations.
I know.
Congratulations.
There it is. Hooray for LA.
they want it.
I want that. I want that for us.
I've been waiting ever since I've been watching. Not my time.
Yes, they will.
Not my time. If we're underground, Michelle, you come and tell us.
I will, Grammy.
When the Sabres finally do make the Cup Finals and win the first one, if they win it here, would I want to be here in Buffalo or at the game, or would I want to be at home with my family? And because I will turn into a crumbling ball of tears, I decided I will remain at home when they do it with my kids so I can hold them and hug them and cry and stuff. But as long as my brick's here, this is my way that some small piece of me will be here when it happens.
Well, great, huh? Archer, Rick Ryan. But with the big boys, huh?
Besides when my son gets bored, this is probably going to be the most proud thing I'll be, or unless the Sabres win the Stanley Cup. It's something that's beneficial to the city. It's my job, and I'm very excited about the transition.
People I talk to are always full of hope and ideas. All sections of the city, I'm always encountered by these hopeful people. And so that's imbued me with this huge optimism that we have the power and the responsibility to shape our own destiny. We have a great deal to offer the world.
When I moved to Buffalo, everybody's like, Buffalo? Why are you going there from North Carolina? I said, you know, it's a beautiful area and it has some really good bones, and it's just a matter of time before I think it's gonna turn itself around. And here we are, you know. I'm here 17 years and it's doing some really cool stuff. So
I'm here 14 of those.
Yes, you are. And see, look at all the great turnaround.
Buffalo Memorial Auditorium was officially opened in 1940. We were able to identify the exact spot of the odd center ice. You too can now drop the puck at center ice.
I'm given to being overly optimistic, but Buffalo has proven me right in that regard. You know, there seems to be a spirit of optimism.
We're just amazed at how Buffalo is growing and how beautiful it is. And when we first walked down on the bridge and looked at this, I was like, imagine, this could have been a Bass Pro.
Buffalo? I think from the city, you can learn that no matter how far down you are, you can always work your way back up. Years ago, once manufacturing left here and once Bethlehem Steel closed up, everybody thought that was the end of this place. You just can't count yourself out.
There's all these people that are really, really dedicated to not only the history of Buffalo, but kind of where it's going and where they want to take it. And they have so much pride in this city and the people and where they know it's going to end up.
We're Buffalo. We're a hardworking town, hardworking city, and we're good hockey fans. And we do deserve a lot more. We deserve a championship. We deserve a Stanley Cup.
Sometimes you shoot for the moon and you end up hitting the neighbor's garage. It doesn't mean you should stop trying. Keep going for it. Keep believing you will get there, and you will eventually get there.
Bye.